Shalom, 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 family. I'm about to record this real quick. You know what I'm saying? For the record. We're going to build up this page here. And put some things on the record. So we can start building this Lone Wolf and Lion Cub channel. You know what it is. Let's go.
Right? It's the icon of 1,500 years. You know what I'm saying? They found this 1,500 years old. It's an image of the one of the oldest images of Jesus called the Pantocrator. And it just so happens to look this. Since y'all like picture pages, I'm gonna give you some picture pages. Picture pages, picture pages. Right, man. This Negro. Dr. Malachi Z. York.
I'm silly as fuck, y'all.
Had the nerve back in the 80s to write a defaming book, Scroll 29, about Haile Selassie. Made him look all white and really weird in this picture, you know what I'm saying? It looks like he's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they tried to make him into a reptilian or something. You know how York does, right? Meanwhile, Melchizedek over here, touching people and sleeping with people's wives. Is that your king? Trying to say that Haile Selassie was a Jesuit. You're bugging. Hey, you have to be a Jesuit when his ancient Ethiopian Coptic order is older than any Catholic institution, any European institution, going all the way back to the early churches of Antioch, Frumentius and Ignatius. I believe, Pastor Bennett already discussed that in that other debate. Y'all know who. Let's move on. Prophecy. How do you fulfill prophecy? In the prophecy Revelation, it says one likened unto the Son of Man. Understand that when the Bible talks about the Son of Man, it is in reference to a seed of David or one who is of the seed of Abrahamic, coming from the line of Adam, right? According to the biblical, cosmology. So when David came and they called David the seed of the Son of Man, right? They also called Christ the Son of Man. But in the scriptures, when the Revelation comes, it says one likened unto, which means it's not the same. It's one that's just like. Right? Bears the title King, Kings, Lord of Lords, bloodline of Solomon and David, the root of Jesse, has the nations upon his shoulder, and only testifies of Christ. All of that is fulfilled and sitting on the white horse right here, like it was said in Revelations. Huh? Isaiah 53. For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant and as a root out of the dry ground. He hath no form of comeliness. To this day, y'all Negroes, and see all of that gold and bling bling and not see no value in this man because he was all about politics, science, and technology and advancing the country. That's not cool to you. Unless he's spitting balls and riding in a Bentley with video vixens in the back seat, then he ain't of value to you. He had no form of comeliness. And when we shall see him, so wait, hold on. See him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. Even with all of that bling bling on, y'all still looking for the rapper Jesus. Y'all still looking for Michael Jordan Jesus. If this is what y'all got to do that, right? This is what y'all got today. These are your messiahs today, right? Captain Underpants, Yadu Doodoo. This brother right here, I didn't want to talk about him because he was cutting heads off. Capitate people. And now you got this brother look like he coming straight out of the same organization or re-establishing. Look at this dude. Y'all remember Neo? Ata Henny over here with the Band-Aid on his head. Talking about he's the king of the north kingdom. He's your Messiah. Then you got this brother right here who said Fireborn. This is a Rastaman who goes by Primus of St. Croix, and his followers believe that he is Jesus, the son of Haile Selassie. Nigga, please! Yo, all might as well just go back to Jim Jones and drink some Kool-Aid.
At the end of it, he said, and everything was perfect.
No, it was good.
He created all his creation.
It wasn't perfect.
Well, we got to dispute.
Look at this dude. Y'all remember Neo? Ata Henny over here with the Band-Aid on his head. Talking about he's the king of the north kingdom. He's your Messiah. Then you got this brother right here who said Fireborn. This is a Rastaman who goes by Primus of St. Croix, and his followers believe that he is Jesus, the son of Haile Selassie. Nigga, please! Sufi Negro, you got the magical Negro to us. Look at this. Nigga, please. Is this your king? Nigga, please. Yo, all might as well just go back to Jim Jones and drink some Kool-Aid. Son of Haile Selassie. Nigga, please. Yo, all might as well just go back to Jim Jones and drink some Kool-Aid. Is this your king? Nigga, please. But somebody got a problem with Rasta. Look at this. These brothers is wearing a daggone cobble thing on, and look like a yoni on top of their head. The little hole on top of it, and they're like the sheet. It's got blood on it, right? The red stripe, and they're like the sheet when you consummate a marriage. Ew! What kind of Baal worship is this? This is what y'all want to be. This is the images that they project to us. You know, you got, you know, the Sufi Negro, you got the magical Negro. Oh, boss, I'm so tired. You got the pimp, you got T-Fex over here. Arsenio Hall, the pimp preacher, you know what I'm saying, the nerd, you know what I'm saying, all these cats is the stamina.
No, it's science. It's science only. You don't need to go with them. God, dude.
Get out of here! Got your gangster, your demon, nigga. You can be a god or you can be a demon, like Saul always tell us, right? And then you got your alien nigga, your nigga from outer space. Excuse my language. When are we tired of the images that they project on us when we already have an image? You know what I'm saying? That God gave us, that restores back our royal dignity, our royal beauty. Right? So a lot of my slides are for fun. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's so many slides. It's not that I have to sit here and talk about each slide and read from every single slide, but it's just to illustrate, you know, like I said, niggas like picture pages, right? If Prodigy came down with a beard and a crown right now, up, flying from the heavens, he ain't no crook, son. Right? Prodigy Jesus. Mob Deep Jesus. If Kobe Bryant, I know all y'all love me, they love Kobe Bryant. If Kobe Bryant came down with a beard and crown, sitting on a white horse with a scepter, with gold on, y'all niggas, oh yeah, that's Jesus right there. That's Jesus. Nigga, he loves some entertainment. That's Jesus right there. Of course, Kobe Bryant, that gotta be Jesus. And look at this dude right here in the corner with the Lions mane on. Looking like both, but you had your Kobe Bryant. You had your Prodigy Jesus. Talking about he looked Persian, he looked Asian, he looked white, he looked Indian, he looked this, that, and the other. He looked like my nigga from down the block. People's faces change as they get older, man. Let's go on. Picture pages. Y'all talked about Egypt. Everybody talk about Egypt and the whole nine. Don't y'all know that the same phenotypical traits of the Egyptians are the same phenotypical traits of the people of Southern Saharan Africa, not Southern Sahara, but the base of the Blue Nile, going all the way up from even Uganda and you know what I'm saying, going up into to Ethiopia, modern day Ethiopia, into Sudan, into Egypt, Nubia, Kush. You understand what I'm saying? That geographic region, people had the same geno and phenotypical traits, similar traits. Certainly there were many families that had different features. However, you can see the phenotypical traits are the same. That is Tutankhaten. I never call him Tutankhamun because that would be disrespect to his father. And I'm sure that Professor Jabari would agree with me. Right? But look at these Negroes and their eggheads. Look at this little egghead baby. And they were raised the same way that Tutankhaten was raised, to be a king from birth. It was a tradition. It's a culture. Imagine if we raised our children with the idea that they could be kings and priests. That's the importance. Pedigree and royal dignity. I'm almost about to wrap this up, y'all. Right? What is the importance? This is where the law of reciprocity comes from. But micro, right? So, and yes, principles do change, but the 10 Commandments stay. That's reciprocal altruism, y'all. Even microorganisms practice. Even microorganisms practice that. Reciprocal altruism is where the law of reciprocity comes from. Actual freaking single-celled organisms, even to animals in an ecosystem, live by that moral principle that does not change.
Don't change, man.
It don't change. The 10 Commandments is reciprocal altruism. That's all it is.
Bro.
Single cell organism. Look it up. Y'all want to check it out? Reciprocal altruism. Look up the scholar, what's his name? Robert Sapolsky from Stanford University, talking about behavioral sciences, even down to microbial, to even, right? So this is what I wanted to say to y'all, right? Here's Egypt. But prior to Egypt, you had Ethiopia and Kush. You know what the difference between this Tekenu and this Tekenu is? This one ain't circumcised.
Which one ain't circumcised?
The Egyptian one is heathen. This one is circumcised.
Hey, bro.
This is where we got our information from. It did not just come from Egypt. Egypt shared the information. This is information that was shared amongst people of the North African and Middle Eastern continent. They shared a lot of the same stories, a lot of the same deities, but had different
that's where
ways
life
and
started. That's where life started.
Right. So they had similar cosmology because they saw the same stars. That was their Netflix and chill every night. When they looked upon the stars, they saw the story and the drama of the heavens. They named the stars, and from those stars, they came up with their understanding of how the earth and everything was formed. Yo, B. I got some motherfucking goddamn. I got some punchlines in this motherfucker. Yo, I'm gonna have to do a whole video clip of the best of Zion Warchild, because I swear to God, niggas are gonna be sending me fucking goddamn invites to comedy fucking goddamn stages. This shit is hilarious. But with that said, you know what I'm saying? That's just a little piece. If you didn't see it, go ahead and watch it. It is a motherfucking goddamn, it's epic.
All right, y'all. Hold on. I got some more for you. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Got some more here.
Most of the time, all I got is freedom on my mind. For real, for real.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
This is the toughest environment to be in, and we're busting pinatas.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, man. This is your brother Sarnetta coming at you once again. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream that I just did on the trash channel, you know, taking the dumpster out. And you already know I got my brother up in the building. Warclid is in the building. Xion. We're gonna do a part 2 on talking about the brother Geno Jennings. You know, Geno Jennings talking about something he knows nothing about, dealing with the Rastafari. And without any further ado, I want to pass the mic to my brother. What's going on, Zion?
Shabbat shalom, elder. You know what I'm saying? HOK family, my beloved. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the building and I'm going to bring forth some fire information. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Do my best. And y'all know I like to bring some comedy. I'm a little hip hop. I'm a little battle rap. I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little preacher, you know what I'm saying? Pentecostal church preacher. I'm a little bit of everything. And I got a nice slide for you with your chess. I know you love chess. One of these days, Sal, we gonna have to get on live and chop it up. I need to see them skills, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm a chess player as well. And it's all relevant to what I'm about to bring forth. The queen and the king. Huh?
So let me ask you first, before you get into the body of your presentation, did you see the movie yet? Bob Marley.
Yes, I did. Oh my God.
Don't tell me about
I'm
this.
not going to give you, you know, saying no, there's no spoilers, right?
All right.
But from my youth, right? Growing up in Long Island, New York, you know what I'm saying, Hempstead, you know what I'm saying, Freeport, you know what I'm saying, Wine Dance, you know what I'm saying, Huntington Station, you know what I'm saying, South Huntington, come on. And come in. Yeah, I'm on live. So so coming from that you know history, we grew up a lot around Jamaicans all the time. You understand what I'm saying? We grew up around the Rastafari. We grew up around, you know what I'm saying, the Cubano and the Dominican brothers and the, you know what I'm saying? We know a little bit of language from everything. But when that Bob Marley, you know, because you know, growing up, I heard a lot of Bob Marley. I heard a lot of reggae, Dennis Brown, and the whole nine. And these things affected me as a child, even though, you know what I'm saying, I'm Long Island. The reggae music and the reggae culture, you know what I'm saying, impressed upon me. So when I saw the movie, man, I was touched actually. You know what I'm saying? And I would suggest anybody who really, you know what I'm saying, you know, I know, you know, ISBK and some of my other Israelite, you feel that he saw the video. Because like 2 days after, he actually went back over some issues, but he never named me or named, you know what I'm saying, the channel, whatever. But it seemed like he was addressing exactly what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? In the first part, right? So watch this.
He was the Son of God.
Hold on.
Meaning,
so Jesus. I want y'all to listen to this.
Yes, sir. Who is Jesus? Jesus was the manifestation of God in flesh. He was the Son of God, being the servant of God, of the sacrifice that was offered for the sins of humanity. Is he God? The flesh was not God, but the spirit that was in him, that was God. Okay. And because if the flesh was God, then that would make the Catholics' religious propaganda correct, that Mary was the mother of God and God don't have no mother, because God have no beginning and God have no ending. When I saw a video of yours, you were giving a sermon and you had a poster of a white Jesus and you slapped the white Jesus. What was that about? I did. Why was that? Well, basically, through the years, pictures is a form of religious propaganda. Our ancestors, we are a product of slavery. And many of the Europeans have used the Bible to empower themselves and to deprive our mothers and fathers and grandmothers and grandfathers of truth. So therefore, they have took scriptures and used it to their advantage and used it to the disadvantage who was not scripturally educated. So the European have took the pictures and said, this is Jesus, a white Jesus everywhere. So this, when I came up in my home, it was guaranteed there's going to be a picture of a so-called white Jesus, John F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King. Oh, yeah. I call them the earthly trinity. And this vision or view of a white man supposed to be Jesus having empowered the white racist society. So what religion have done, the European slave master have used that image to hold in front of people of color for years, making them believe that it is the will of God that you bow to anything that is white. So if they bow to Jesus, they find it very easy to bow to white bigotry, white racism, and then accept white hatred as the will of God. So my objective was, and my objective is, to destroy the image that have been plaguing religion for years. And if you go into churches today, you find that image in the Bibles. You find that image on your stained windows. You find that image on crosses. You find that image all over the place. So you say that Jesus was not white? If you look at the region where Jesus came from, was not a region where white brothers and sisters was from. Jesus come from an area where people was of color. So understand that he was not white. He was not white. And there are some black people who think that Jesus was black. Was he black? He came from a region of people of color. Was he black? His skin tone, whether he was black, when I say black, whether he was dark, light, brown, I don't know. But yes, Jesus did come from a region of people of color, black people. So you're saying Jesus wasn't of color white, but he was of color. No, he was not. But he was of color black.
He about to have a conniption. He about to have a conniption.
When I was growing up, and I grew up under the Jim Crow laws and all that stuff, and we didn't have any picture of Martin Luther King or Kennedy or Jesus in our home because we were told that Jesus was a spirit, but he was Jewish, of the Jewish descent. Yes. And that's neither black nor white. Why would a black person think that Jesus was black when he wasn't black? Well, what you're talking about is the spirit. The spirit of God is not black. Right. But Jesus was Jewish. He came from the Jewish background. The Jewish part was the flesh that come from the house of David, from the tribe of Judah. But they weren't black. The spirit. Excuse me? They weren't black. Well, they were not, the Jews were not a white-skinned people. The Jews were people of color. Jesus, the region where he come from, was a region of people of color. Now, when you talk about the Spirit of God, the Spirit of God is of no color. For the book of Scripture says Christ was in the prophets. So the Spirit of Christ that was in the prophets, no color. Should the black be allowed to create a black image of God and hang that on the wall? I would not encourage of no one to make an image of God of any form, because God says, make no image of me. Like I said, the flesh and blood, that was the Jew. That was not God. What was in Jesus, that was God.
Okay. All right. So let me stop that. I'm going to stop that here. Okay.
And I want to make a point of this. All right. He found it important, Elder Saab, he found it important to discuss the effects of the image of the white so-called Florestein broken wrist with a switch, Jesus, and how it affected our people, right? How it affected our people. He thought that just slapping the picture on a stage was going to heal 450 years of poison. I'm about to start preaching, y'all. He thought that that was Negro. You didn't have to do that. He went into trying to justify why he believes that the Jews were black. And if he had paid attention to himself talking about the seed of David in the last video where he wanted to tear a Negro down, he would have had proof that Israelites are black from the image that God gave us. Not, we didn't make this image. Remember this when you'll go to Leviticus. An idol is something that is made with man's hands to replicate something that is in the heavens or in the earth. Oh yeah, I'm bugged out. But this is a part of, you know, I do a whole skit. Just pay attention, y'all. Pay attention to how I perform. Pay attention to the information. All right. So, because I come from a Christian church, Brother Raymond, I'm going to close my comments so I don't have to see nobody's negative. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I do, just like Malcolm, Martin Luther King. I'm a preach on the mountaintop, nigga. So let's go. Right. So, Sai, you got my screen? Let's get it. Okay.
Your screen is up and running.
Let's rock, baby. So yeah, what it is now. If y'all don't know me, I am the war child. I'm a little Busta Rhymes. I'm a little, right? I do a little bit of everything. So rock with me, baby.